So we're live. Welcome to another Respecters Cut.
Welcome to Respecters Cut, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is that how you want to start?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes. Welcome to another Respecters Cut. I'm John.
I'm Chris.
And this is an Alien Isolation episode 1 and 2 review.
Yes, Alien Isolation.
Yes. Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation. My favorite game.
Oh, boy.
Not actually, but one of my favorite.
Bro, I'm going to keep saying that the whole time we do this review.
You weren't doing a bit. You weren't doing a bit. I thought you were doing a bit. I actually thought you were doing a bit.
I'm going to let Chris do the show.
Hold on.
It's all Chris. You can do it.
All right, everybody. I'm going to be doing the show today. We're going to be talking about this Alien Isolation.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What is this?
What?
So I was right.
No, we're talking
right.
about this
Well,
Alien Isolation, released in 2014 or 2013. Check. It was 2014. No, I was right the first time.
Okay.
Also, we also can talk a little bit about this Aliens, Colonial Marines, the greatest game.
Yeah, so to everyone who came here for the Alien Earth review, sorry, you've been clickbaited.
Yes, we're actually talking about Alien Isolation.
Oh my gosh, dude.
No, we're
no.
talking about Alien Earth.
Yes, Alien Earth is the topic of today. That was not a bit. Alien Isolation is just always on the tip of my tongue because it is such a great game.
It is, and they're making a sequel, and that makes me happy. But
I heard this guy, Void Boy, streamed it on his channel.
I did hear. I heard that too, actually.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Wait for transit. Okay. Oh shit! This is unfair. I'm gonna start drinking.
I heard he also died a lot.
So anyway, Chris had to go. All right. Well,
violent.
Welcome to the Respecters Cut. If you're new here, I'm John.
He's
Chris
again,
and we not only watch movies,
but we respect them.
We respect
and
them.
Shows apparently also.
And shows, yes, apparently shows as well.
And games.
And games, yes, games,
Yeah.
all the things. And today we're talking about Alien Earth. The first 2 episodes that just came out.
For this section, we're still developing our format. We came up with this idea now. We're expecting that you have seen the trailers, so this will not have any major spoilers for the show itself.
No major
This is
spoilers.
just us giving our thoughts on the first 2 episodes.
Come listen to our thoughts. Spoiler-free section.
Yes.
I hate it.
Okay.
Okay, Chris, your thoughts?
I don't hate it.
All right, cool. Now we're gonna move on to the spoiler section.
No, I think we should elaborate a little bit. Very interested to get into spoilers to see why you hate it, but give me your general thoughts why you're hating it so far.
My general thoughts for why I'm hating it is they done Stranger Things to Alien, and I'm not about it.
Stranger Things to Alien.
That's how I feel about it. It's all juvenile. It's all not serious enough. That's how I feel. I'm being honest. I'm being vulnerable with you, Chris.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you did that because I won't be, and I'm going to take that vulnerability as weakness and destroy you. So I find that interesting, actually. I don't have issue with the, I guess, Stranger Things aspects of this, of how the show's going, and what I could, what I imagine you're talking about. In fact, if anything, I feel some of the decisions they've made that would make it more Stranger Things, actually add to somewhat of the tension and worry that you have with the characters that we're currently following for the show, and them just interacting with the perfect organism that is the xenomorph. I can't lie to you about their chances, John, but they have my sympathies.
Well, that makes one of us at least, dear viewer. Yeah. So if you're just going based off of what you've seen in trailers and whatnot, essentially the show is playing with more aspects of AI in this future. and it's fusing humans with robots. They are fusing child's minds with robots because adults' minds are too stubborn. And so this leads to a show that I was kind of not expecting and a vibe that I was not expecting. Nor do I really totally care for, and we'll definitely get into it with spoilers.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
because I love Aliens so much as a franchise, and I feel like this is just a weird modern interpretation.
Okay. Well, you're obviously not jiving with it so far. I'm so far intrigued. I'm interested of where the show's going. I'm very eager to see how it plays out from here in future episodes. I don't think it's perfect. I do have some issues, specifically issues that I don't believe will be remedied by future episodes. I mean, they won't be remedied by future episodes because it's more
because of where it is in the timeline, or
not because of where it is in the timeline. More, this isn't really a spoiler. The alien kind of looks off to me.
It does. It looks a little off to me.
Like, I really liked Alien Romulus, and I think the aliens in that looked really good. Like, I know there's some problems with Romulus, but the aliens in that movie looked really good. And one thing I will say I'm happy with, it seems, in this film is that they're doing practical. I don't think they're really doing CG. I think they're actually doing a suit, like an actual suit, which, sick, but just some aspects of it make it look weird. It doesn't look like, it's not my alien completely, you know, not hashtag
not my alien.
Not my xenomorph.
I can respect the practicals. I'm always a fan.
Yes, 100%. I always like to see practical effects.
Yeah, but I'm ready to get into this.
Yeah, do we want to rate the episodes before we go into spoilers? Like,
I guess well, going forward we can rate the episodes. You go first this time.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm gonna say episode 1 really had me intrigued and was some really interesting stuff. So I'm gonna give episode 1 an 8 out of 10 because there were some aspects that I feel brought down. And episode 2, seen more recently, built upon that, kind of did a few things, but I'm not as crazy about episode 2, but it is starting to pick up a bit. So I'm going to give episode 2 a 7.5, I'd say.
Okay. I will also score the first episode higher than the second. I'm going to give episode 1 a 7, but it started around an 8.5. And by the end of the episode, it dropped. Okay. And the second episode, I'm giving a 5.
You think it's the second episode?
It is, yes, it is. It is, as the kids say, mid.
It is,
and it is trajectorying downhill for me. So that's our scores. And Chris, let's get into the spoilers.
Yes. Now, going forward for this part,
spoiler stinger of some kind that one of us made up. Yeah, really cool. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so go for this part. We're assuming that you've actually seen the episodes or don't care about spoilers, but also we would hope that you have seen it because we're not going to be doing as much of the recap of the film as we have been. We're just going to talk about any notable parts of the said film, but show.
Same difference.
Feels like a film. It's the same. Yeah. I mean, they film it. They film it.
Yeah, it's filmed. So yeah.
This is a film. We're filming right now.
Based off of a film series. So it just makes sense. For episode 1, first off, I loved the intro.
The opening.
I loved the whole first opening. It sounds great. It looks phenomenal. It's reminding me so much of the original movies. And they're definitely like echoing and mirroring some of the original movies.
For sure.
As far as like the way the cast look, everything. I'm eating that up. And then they kill everybody. And then we move on. And then all those characters I just thought were super interesting are now all dead. And now I have to care about these kids in adult bodies. And I just don't.
Okay, so I'll agree with you that I was really jiving. Like, if it would have stayed at that sort of aesthetic and like style the whole show, then this would be 10 out of 10, like masterpiece territory for me. Because I really like, one thing I really dislike about Prometheus and Alien Covenant is I don't like how they don't they're prequels to the original film, but all the technology they have is like super advanced. When in the original film, it's all like CRT, like monitors and buttons and levers and like it's all very like tactile and blocky, like that 70s vision of what the future would be.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I really liked about Romulus. One thing I really like about Alien Isolation is they really capture that retro future like vibe that the first Alien film had. And that's what they were doing at the start of the first episode for this, and I was really jiving with that. And they kind of keep doing that throughout the entire show. Like obviously there's more advanced tech that we haven't seen before, but like overall you're not seeing like holograms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At least so far as episode 2 goes. So I was really jiving with that. And like you said, everyone dies, and then we go to these kids who are in
I wasn't.
They're actually synthetic bodies.
True. So, you know, these new hybrids, which at first I thought was very interesting, but it feels way too Peter Pan-y, Stranger Things, not serious.
Well, speaking of Peter Pan, the part where they actually have Peter Pan, when I was watching, I was like, you know, sometimes I forget that Disney Disney.
Yes. Yes, true. Ice Age, all that making an appearance.
Yeah.
Oh man. See, I was set up and I had my heart broken already by the show. So,
okay.
You know, I'm just hurt, Chris. That's all it is. I'm just hurt.
I see. See,
I liked the beginning. I was like, who's Tang? Who's this guy?
You wanted that full Tang experience. When leading up to the show's release, I hadn't actually really watched trailers very much. I hadn't really been following it, so I didn't have expectations. I didn't know what to expect for this film. I was actually almost expecting the alien to like not appear until like halfway through the series.
Yeah, it is kind of like very early, and they're showing it a lot, which I think also isn't helpful for the fear levels of the show. For me, are like very low.
Okay.
Like there's certain aspects where it is creepy, it is tense, but it's so hard for me to get into it when the alien is doing these like slow-mo dives at a main character that has plot armor. That's just like, okay, they're never gonna die.
That's a negative I definitely have for the film. I keep saying film.
We've talked about films up until now. This is our first episodic review, so.
But that's definitely a negative I have for the show so far. Is the alien feeling like it's feeling like a plot device almost. Where it's like, it kills people and it kills them. It kills an entire room of people in like 30 seconds. But this one guy, you know, it's got to jump on him. It's got to struggle for a little bit.
It's got to get a little sniff, little up close and personal.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm having more like tenseness and like suspense from the new aliens they've introduced, like the freaking little thing that got on that guy's neck and just started draining. Yeah, like that thing was gross. That big thing hanging from the ceiling. Whatever that thing is. That was episode 2.
Oh, true. Right. Yeah.
But the freaking eye thing, also episode 2.
Yeah, the eye thing was pretty creepy.
The
CGI does look a little weird on some of these new aliens. I'm glad they're playing with ideas.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough like timeline wise to say, does it make sense that these creatures exist? Does it make sense that the tech they have exists? Technically, this is before the original film, or this is
like a year. This is not much before the original film.
So is it strange that we're getting an alien reveal in this, as opposed to like, is that weird for the timeline?
It kind of is. It's a bit strange because you would assume Alien, the first one, is the first interaction that Weyland-Yutani had with the alien, especially if Romulus is anything to go by. But who knows? Maybe as the show goes on, it'll be explained and they'll give a reason as to why this alien makes sense to have appeared and be on Earth, if anything.
Yeah, perhaps like Yutani is, or it will come to see more that they are just this big corrupt corporate entity, and they
we've
know about
always
this
known that.
problem.
We've always known that.
Yeah. And this is like a problem they've known about, and they'll
Yeah.
explain it later that it's like, oh, this has happened before.
I mean, they give the order in the first film. They did give them the order to investigate the derelict ship that eventually led to the guy getting the face hugger in his face and stuff. So maybe they gave that order because, I mean, obviously, when they were writing the original Alien, they weren't thinking of this. Because it's like 50 years ago.
I have some thoughts about Yutani, but I'm going to save them for now. Okay. But yeah, just I guess to recap my thoughts, I loved the opening vibes, and it was hard for me to have that all ripped away and then replaced with these juvenile characters that are like, ooh, is that blood? Like, I'm not scared, and I'm not like, it's just not serious. There's not like a serious tone that I feel. It's a huge tonal shift in my mind. I wrote a note down here. What is this Edward Cullen / Twilight ass jump that she does from a cliff? I'm getting like a lot of like Twilight vibes. Like she like jumps down from this cliff, and it's just all very kind of corny to me.
Perfectly, yeah.
And she's like swinging other sick children on her arms. It's just like they're choosing to display like how she's, you know, they're showing and not telling, right? How she's this synthetic, like superhuman, but it's just coming across kind of cheesy for me. It's like, again, it's reminding me of like Edward Cullen.
I get that. I never watched Twilight because I'm a man, but
damn, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
But no, I vaguely know like enough about what you're talking about to
How old were you when Twilight came out?
Probably not very old. I remember watching my mom watch it when I was a small little baby child.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe, what have I done in my life where Twilight is dating who I am and how old I am, man.
But I can see what you're saying. I like the scenes where she's like being a synthetic, especially around the other kids, and it's like she's like kind of showing them it's okay, you know, like this is what you're gonna be, because you know it's like these sick kids, like terminally ill kids, and they're like giving them this basically chance because they're trying. The whole goal of it is they want to solve like immortality, basically, is what it is. Like that's like the one thing that these trillionaires want.
Yeah, and I do want to grant that it is a really cool idea. Like, I was like, oh, like the children's minds are still imaginative, so they can actually still make the jump to the synthetic body. And I was like, oh, that's actually cool. Like that's a neat idea.
It's a neat concept.
I wasn't ready for like the juvenile attitude that would carry on through the show. And I'm like, it's just not serious anymore.
I'm kind of interested because speaking back to like the whole, like they're trying to do the whole immortality thing. Romulus kind of had a similar thing. So I'm wondering if like with Disney and like their new like push for the Alien franchise, if like is this like the new like thing that the bad companies are trying to do now, is they want, because in Romulus they were getting that black goo from the aliens, like they reverse engineered the DNA to get the black goo from Prometheus, which I hate, but they getting it because they said, oh, humans, they're not built for space travel, when this was never a point that was brought up in previous films. And then they're doing in this where it's like, oh, we want to make humans better, and it's like, oh, so it's like, is this like a new theme that they're exploring with Alien now? Is Alien the like humanity being built up theme, trying to improve the human body itself? It's just an interesting thought I had. But as far as the juvenile thing and like the kids being kids, that's actually an aspect, like we definitely do disagree on this, because it's that's an aspect that I actually really like in a way. Not as much like I like the juvenileness of it, but I like that basically we have these immature, innocent children, and they're being thrusted against a xenomorph,
a big scary cat with claws,
and
acid.
Yeah, well, they called it a bear.
They did.
Yeah, he says it's a bear, like bear claws. And it's just like, I don't know, I guess like I like the idea of like these innocent characters literally just being thrusted into one of the worst things. Like, oh no, like realistically speaking, like a real life scenario, I wouldn't want a 7-year-old to see the horrors of World War One.
Yeah. It's
To
a
be
pretty
in the
diabolical.
trenches.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's that sort of thing where you're seeing like these super innocent characters, and yeah, they're juvenile, but I feel like as the show goes on, way more so than Stranger Things, they're gonna see things that no child should ever see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe experience things that no child should ever experience, depending on how brutal they're willing to get with this show. The
True.
alien might kill somebody, kill one of these children.
I honestly, I'm hoping that it does. And
I want to see it. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to see. Listen, you've seen Aliens, right? I want to see one of these kids make like, and then. Oh, like from Aliens at the end with Bishop and the Queen like sticking the thing through his.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Like he pulls a little Simba, like I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
And then they don't.
Yeah, and then they don't laugh no more.
Yeah.
They need to for me, and they have to for the story to become serious again. Because right now there's just such a huge problem of plot armor. It's all over the place. Yeah. Everyone has plot armor.
Everyone has plot armor. It's actually very effective against acid.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have this saying on my other channel that Mad Lad, that I say very often. You can't dodge acid. It's just a dumb saying.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's actually a great saying.
Well, in this one,
apparently
you can't dodge it, but you can.
You can put it in a duffel bag and take it on an elevator.
Yeah, you can put it in a duffel bag.
Yeah. Man, there was some other questions I had in the first episode. I was really curious, like, are they going to show us like how this alien came about? But that's before I realized the whole first part was just to get us to the story. It was just like a context. Because I was so curious where the alien came from. Why is this crew dealing with them?
That's actually a very good question. I'm wondering where did they get this alien? Where did they get it, and where did they get the eggs?
Oh, like the facehugger eggs.
Yeah,
that were just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
A lot of questions. So I'm hoping episode 3 is actually out now, but I'm hoping this weekend when I watch it, some of these questions get answered.
For sure, definitely.
Or at least my intrigue is reignited. I think I do agree with you. It's interesting that this is the first time maybe in any alien film or / media that there are innocent kids going up against this thing, right? Like this is a new experiment, right?
Yeah. The only other thing that comes to mind off the top of my head is aliens. Newt was a kid, but
it's been very long, so I forget most.
Yeah, well, I mean, Newt's like one of the main characters in Aliens, so I forgot too. So you're fine. But she had already experienced like the really bad stuff by the time we see her, so she was kind of like shut down emotionally from it. And even in Aliens, like you don't see like really brutal stuff. The only thing I can think of that was like actually kind of that's brutal was in Alien versus Predator Requiem, the second Alien versus Predator film, and we actually see a kid watch his dad get acid on his arm and completely melt his arm off. And then
like some Tomb Raider-esque. Indiana Jones-esque.
Yeah, and then the dad gets like a facehugger on his face, and the kid's looking around, then a facehugger gets on his face.
Oh, damn.
So a kid...
like father, like son.
A kid does get face-hugged in that movie.
That's what I need. I need one of these. But that's the other thing. There's synths, so there's certain things they're not going to experience.
I don't think the facehuggers jump on synths. We've never seen that in any of the... There's probably something in like a comic or something. You know, the freaking comics get crazy with what the aliens do.
So there was one scene where she's like watching her brother in his room. She has like these powers, right? She's like can somehow... like matrix bend AI and tech around her.
She's like interfacing with like
it just I'm like, how is she doing this? Like, is there a camera in his room? Like, really? There's a camera pointing at him in his room? Like, there's just things where I feel like it's just weird storytelling. I'm like questioning how this is even possible. Like, yeah, I could believe she could like interface and like take control of cameras. But in my mind, I'm like, how is she watching him right now? Like, is this guy actually surveilled all the time?
Probably. I mean, Alien has always been like these megacorp, like almost dystopian, like
Like, it would be
future.
customary to have a camera in your room just as, what is he? Is he a researcher? Is he an EMT?
He's like a
employee?
he's like a medic for like the Prodigy company, which we find out there's like there's like three, was it like three or so big companies that kind of control everything. It's
I think so.
Weyland-Yutani, this Prodigy one, and then I forgot the other one because it's never brought up again, I don't think.
Yeah.
Which it might be in the future, but right now it's Weyland-Yutani and it's Prodigy. Prodigy is the company that's doing this whole thing with the kids, basically be able to put human brains in synthetic bodies.
Now, speaking of Yutani, I have a hard time believing that they didn't know the ship was coming. Like, this is a futuristic show. So how do we not have better tech or something to know the ship is crashing, to stop it, to intervene? I don't know. It just seems so like no one knew this giant ship was coming to crash. But it's like Yutani had to know this ship was coming back.
They definitely knew it was coming back because, I mean, they were expecting it. That they want what's on it. They want their prize.
True.
They're always going after that xenomorph, but again with like the
pause.
What? So, but with the whole like retro futurism thing that they have in the Alien thing, I could 100% see that they didn't know what was going on aboard that ship, and it crashing. I feel like Weyland knew the ship was coming, like they were expecting it.
Yeah.
So it crashing probably wasn't as big of a surprise to them, but there wasn't anything they could really do to like take control of the ship like wirelessly or anything to stop it from crashing in Prodigy's territory. I'm sure they would have much rather it crashed in one of their apartment buildings.
Yeah. It does set up a cool premise and starting point for episode 2.
Yeah.
Which is where we deal with the ship crashed in Prodigy's tower, I guess, he has.
Yeah,
how do you feel about Boy Genius? Is he supposed to be Mark Zuckerberg, or is he his own thing?
I don't. He annoys me.
He annoys me too.
I don't like this character.
I don't know if it's the actor or if it's the way they've written him, but
I think
he's very punchable.
For me, it's definitely the way they've written him. And you know what? Actually, honestly, I have to give props to the actor because he makes this character very dislikable. And I think he's doing a good job. Good job, guy.
Yes, we hate you, and that's great.
Yes.
But it's weird because at some points, I'm literally not sure if I'm supposed to hate him or if I'm supposed to like him. Like, am I supposed to be behind his idea for furthering humanity, for giving these kids a future? There was even a part, he's on a phone call with Yutani, and they make it seem like he actually has a heart. Yeah, because like they mention like the millions of dollars or money lost, and he talks about lives lost in like this phone call, and I'm like, wait, hold on, like, are you a billionaire douche or are you not? I'm not sure, but
no, he's actually a trillionaire, John.
Ah, okay, all right. So he's just alien at this point.
Yeah, Alien Earth now on Hulu.
Yes, but yeah, he's very punchable. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like him.
I wouldn't say I hate him. I dislike some of his like ego. I'd say he probably has the whole scene where he's like, "Oh, you know, I want there to be someone wise enough to actually have an interesting conversation." Like, get out of here, fat dude.
Yeah, that was a
come on, Respecter's cut, and you'll have an interesting conversation. Come on.
Yes.
We're right. We're right.
I know. I don't know why he's trying to talk with a synth 12/14-year-old and expect that he's going to get better convo than talking with us.
Hey, Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Get this guy out.
We got him.
What are you doing here?
Making a mistake.
Making a mistake.
Oh man, yeah, he's doing that whole Roblox documentary thing now with Schlep too. Boy Cavalier is actually there. His name, yeah. By Samuel Blanken. Yeah, dude, he very snobby. A little bit of a hard scene, but I guess they gotta portray how much of a narcissist he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Also, Timothy Oliphant. Also, really cool to see him in something again. I dig him. I didn't know he was an android, Kirsch, until like later. I thought it was a human with gray hair. Yeah, it seems a little weird that he wants to. I mean, I guess they're fusing the child's brain with AI in some way. So
well, they have like supercomputer brains. So as a human person who doesn't have a supercomputer brain, what does that mean? Does that mean I can calculate like math equations like that? Like complex ones like 2 + 2 is
4, Chris, 4.
Oh, yeah, like I could do that like instantly. Like that would be insane. That would actually be insane. Obviously, you'd need a calc for like bigger numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 5 times 100,000. Like you would need a calc.
Yeah, that's a tough one because there's a lot of zeros in that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of zeros.
It's
like
big.
Once there's more than like
who even knows
any zeros, then I can't.
You might have been the first person ever to ask that question. On here on Respecters Cut. So
yeah, definitely at least on Respecters Cut.
Are you sure you're not actually a synth yourself? And
I prefer the term artificial person.
Okay, thank you for actually segueing to another one of my gripes with this horrible show. I was annoyed when she said that.
Why?
Because I'm like, what is this PC bullcrap? Like,
John,
we prefer to be called.
That's a line from Aliens.
No,
it's a line from the second movie. Bishop says it. It's not PC. It's a callback.
No, now I need to like double down and dig into my position here and say it's woke all the way down. I'm being exposed. Yeah. I am. I'm a poser, Chris.
Look at you, dressed like it's summer. Look at me. I'm wearing a jacket.
Yeah, why? What is this? What do you have your AC on like 60 degrees?
Nope. I'm hot right now. I'm wearing this for the style.
Okay. I mean, same, but it is summer, but it's much warmer where you are.
It's much warmer where I am.
Yeah, little disclaimer. Look, I'm not trying to say that I'm old. I'm just trying to say that I've been alive a little bit longer than Chris. Yeah. And so some of these things I've seen a little bit a while ago. A little while ago.
Yeah,
so
and
I'm not recalling.
Brain, so it's hard for you to remember these details. Yeah. John's actually moving into a home soon. I heard it's it's big news. Next episode of Respecters Cut, you will be seeing John.
Oh wow, that's crazy! I'm just hearing about this now.
Yeah, I made this executive decision actually.
Oh wait, no, I'm good. I can do the show. I'm fine. No, Chris, no, please, viewer.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, anyway, so now we're gonna transition to talk about Alien Isolation.
I think you have to admit there is some stupid writing or just bad writing, weird writing in the show. I also am very critical of like modern shows. I just am. I don't think they really have good writers all the time, and so you end up with like really cheesy dialogue or stuff that's kind of just weird. Mm-hmm. Like, so we're with the brother.
Yeah,
he goes in, Joe. He goes in, and with the two military people, you got like the black girl and this other guy who's with him, and they get to that staircase, and she's like, "Oh, like F no, I'm not jumping." And then she sees her partner jump, and then she like is like, "All right, step back and watch this." I was like, "You just said like you're not jumping, and now you're all for it." I don't know. It was just, I'm like, what do we? I'm like having whiplash. I'm like, you just said no, and now you're like, oh yeah, watch me do this. It's like, what's happening? I don't know. Just some weird writing moments where I'm like, or like there's like weird fluff. like when he meets his sister, and he's just like following her down a hallway at one point, and like that's it. It's like this weird like 30-second scene where they're just he's following her, and there's no dialogue, and then they get to like the end of the hallway, and then they talk, and I'm like, this is what is happening.
I think the only reason I would imagine there's that scene of just watching him walk is probably it's meant to do what it did for me, and it built tension. I thought he was going to get grabbed by something. I thought the alien was going to like, kill him.
Oh wow, that's what's crazy. I did not even think that. Okay,
right.
How'd you feel about the whole like baseball scene
where he's like looking at the signed ball?
Yeah,
I didn't think much of it. I mean, it's just kind of a scene to like show like I guess his
yeah, it was boring anyway. So
it's a scene. I didn't really have any problem with it, but it's not a scene where it's like, this is a really good scene. Like I'd be angry if they cut this out. Like if they cut it out, I wouldn't care. But also it being in there, I don't care.
It just seemed a little melodramatic. I don't know. See. Here's the thing. Remind you, I'm hurt from the first episode.
Yes.
So now I'm just out for blood. I'm like, okay.
Anything, all right, TV anything show. That even slightly
anything that's I get a whiff, I'm gonna poke a hole in it, and I'm gonna watch it bleed. And
so you might get acid on you. You can't dodge that.
Okay, true. And I'm not a synth, so it's gonna affect me a little bit differently. It just seemed awkward when they finally met, and she didn't like right away disclose who she was. Like they didn't like. It took a little bit of time. And then it was also weird because he just kind of seemed to trust her. Mm-hmm. I was like, this dude just went through. Didn't he just go through? Was the aristocrat scene then the party scene before this?
Yeah, it was before that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. What do I even say? What do I even say about this scene, Chris? I'm like, what am I watching? Like, what is happening? What is this show?
It's very obvious that they had not somehow felt the spaceship crash into their building. And they were having this party, which, by the way, the ship crashed during the day. It is now nighttime.
Yes.
They have been having this party for many hours with the ship just there. And the building has yet to fall, which obviously means spaceship fuel cannot burn.
I really like that we were both thinking similar things during these scenes. Yes, this show is undeniable proof of that, Chris.
Undeniable proof of yes.
Because this show is very clearly based off of science and future science as well. So, but anyway, this party, again, the plot armor is a problem. Like, I'm telling you, episode 3, if no one dies, that score is going down farther. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to die. Or the plot armor is just too thick in this show throughout. I was so mad. I was also kind of happy because it was fun to see like all these partygoers get destroyed by the alien.
They got
decimated. Yes.
Yeah. Brutally. Very brutally.
And then what does he do?
Well, he walks in.
He goes in and picks up a gun and goes towards the problem. I'm like, you are so stupid. Like, why would you do this? Well, this is the dumbest decision.
He's a medic, John. He needs to save those people. That guy with no legs was still
not aristocrats.
He could be saved. He could be saved.
Yeah, the half man. Yeah,
the half man.
That was pretty brutal. I was like, no way, you're going in here.
Yeah. Although one note I want to say, I do kind of like how their guns are like proto pulse rifles from Aliens. They're like not quite those guns. In fact, I know what they are. They're AUGs that they put like the carry handle of the pulse rifle on top of in the ammo.
Okay.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. But I'm here to listen.
Yeah, they basically just took a bullpup gun called an AUG or an AUG, a lot of people will say, and they just put some extra stuff on it to kind of make it look like the pulse rifle from Aliens.
Bullpups are fun.
Yeah. But I like that. I think it's a neat thing. And they even kind of sound like the pulse rifle a little bit when they actually get shot, just a bit off, which I like. I like things like that where it's like showing what came before something that's really popular. But apparently he didn't read the firing instructions of short controlled bursts because he just started spraying that thing and he didn't hit a single shot, and the alien jumped on top of him and was about to get him. But then the freaking cyborg comes in and sprays some like foam on top of him.
Yeah, he did not read the room.
Read the room.
But that brings us to Morrow, who is my personal favorite character in this show. Is Morrow, the black cyborg guy.
Yeah.
I am so curious about what's going on in his mind. He always introduces some interesting tension and moves the plot in an interesting way whenever he's in the scene. So he's my favorite currently. And if he dies in episode 3, then I'm going to stop watching the show. So.
At that point, it'll be just me talking about it, and I will be so eager to start talking about Alien Isolation, released in 2014.
Which is what you all came here to hear us talk about.
Yeah, I like Merle too. He's a very interesting character. I think it's like cybernetic.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like
really
see through.
Yeah, it's like I think that's really neat. We've never seen anything.
They're like he's a Borg.
He's a Borg.
Yeah. It was a little intense. It was a little weirdly intense, that scene where I loved it that he had the alien bagged up, and the dudes are giving him such trouble, and he's like, I mean you no harm, friend. And he's like, we're not friends.
Dude,
and I was like, dude,
carry on. Let me.
Yeah.
Through it fit in the little box thing. I can.
Yes. It fit to scale. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be great. This guy's gonna get torn up. But then it comes up behind him and gives him like a little bit of a Biden sniff, and he my boy is sweating profusely, as anyone would should the actual Biden do that to you. Yeah. But it was just an interesting scene. I'm like, why is the alien? Is the alien checking out if he's human? To impregnate him with
or just murder him. I don't know.
Murder him. Like, yeah.
I'm interested why the alien didn't kill him.
Oh wait.
Plot armor.
I know.
Probably.
Plot armor.
Probably plot armor. Probably a bit of that action.
But this is okay because I like Morrow here.
Yeah,
I'm okay having a double
I only
standard.
dislike plot armor when it affects characters that I don't care if they die. But when it's characters that I like, then it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's cool, it's justified.
It's justified.
And you know what else is cool? Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation. People in this show get way too close to alien stuff. They get way too close to it for my comfort.
Way too close to freaking alien, dude. They get right up next to that weird hanging plant thing. And it spits out this little tentacle that sprouts open, and it gets right in. It's like right there, and he's just like
the kid android thing is it's asking for it.
I mean, it might be because he's a synthetic that it's like
I think
immediately killing him. I thought it was gonna come out and it was gonna look at him and be all like,
yeah. Maybe they can be friends. Maybe this is the beginning of a budding relationship.
Yeah, budding. Like a flower.
Yes.
I like that wordplay. That's really intelligent, really nifty what you just
Thank you. I think that is very high praise coming from a synth like you. So
I prefer the term artificial person.
Kirsch is just kind of weird in this episode. He's like, find me something to put this in. And he sends these children off who have never encountered what they're encountering. They're ridiculously expensive. And he's just like, yeah, go find me something to put this in.
And then they come up on the freaking tick thing. And they're like, oh, I guess we got to grab that. And then they come up on the cat with the freaking eye alien that pops out. Which was freaking
me out when it was like grabbing her face and like trying to get on her.
Dude, it wanted to get in that eye. It was trying to get in her eye.
Yeah. It's like, no, thanks. I already have 2. I don't even know one.
And I'm also like a synthetic, so I don't even know how you like.
To me, right now, that little creature, as like the CGI is like passable, I want to say. It's not the best.
I think it's fine. It's good enough for a show.
To me, that thing is like the most interesting alien so far because of how it like takes over the host. and just
Yeah.
animate
I'd
stuff.
say interesting new alien, because I mean
Mhm.
the xenomorph is always going to be like
Yeah.
what I want to see. I like
Mhm.
seeing more xenomorph. Give me more
Oh
xenomorph
yeah,
now.
let me see that xenomorph.
Yeah, not for the same reasons you want to see it. Just because I think they're really cool creatures, and I think I like seeing anything new they do with them.
Yeah.
You have like a weird fascination with them, and I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he's doing like weird looks at the camera. It's
Am I doing weird looks?
yeah, he's doing weird looks at the camera. You know, while you do that, I'm going to talk about Alien.
Chris, we have just lost all of our viewers. they're all clicked on this and they're like, all right, screw these two.
These two.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like these new aliens they've introduced. It's really neat to see other types of like extraterrestrials in the alien universe. But
I don't really like how this episode was wrapped up. It felt just kind of weird and disjointed and like
yeah,
like
the eggs.
I have a note here just saying, so her brother is dead, right? Like, I don't know. Like she couldn't save him.
Mm-hmm.
She's this like superhuman, you know, they showed us earlier the feats of strength and possibilities she has.
Yes, she can pick up children.
Yes. And her brother is very much a slightly above child size, also slightly punchable. I don't know. I don't really care about these characters right now. For me, and the xenomorph kind of feels like a little bit of a guest star, to quote Film Threat. I was watching their review, and I definitely resonated with that sentiment. Like the xenomorph is no longer the central part of an alien piece of media. It seems like it's much more Wendy, which seems to be very obvious and clear, but that's just how I'm feeling.
I'd say so. There are other films in the franchise that I feel are kind of similar in a way, though, where it's more about the human characters than the alien. It's the human characters dealing with the alien. But then I guess I see what you're saying, where the show isn't really about Wendy dealing with the alien. It's about her trying to save her brother, and the alien happens to be there.
Yeah.
So I can see that. I do want to see more like of an alien story. I want to see the xenomorph be more of like the main threat going forward. If I would like to see that. I did like how they brought back the blue lasers that you have to break and make the like high pitched noise to make the eggs awaken pretty much. And another thing I liked, he was being really stupid at first, her brother, putting his face right up in that egg. Yes. But I really liked how as soon as it started moving, he was like, we're calling this in. We're getting out of here.
Yeah. At least there's some smart decision making being happening.
Yeah, it's like he started being stupid, but then he was like, wait, what am I doing? No.
Yeah. I feel like I've been mostly the voice of negativity on this review, but that's just kind of the things that stood out to me most and the vibes I'm getting. Again, this is our first time we're like really disagreeing on a show, so I'm very curious to see what happens going forward.
Yeah, obviously I'm right. And
I will leave that up to you, dear viewer. Leave a like on this video if you agree with me.
Well, if I watch this video, then I become a viewer, and I'll just say that I'm right in the comments.
All right, you know what? I'm going to comment that I'm right, and you can comment that you're right, and whoever gets the most likes will determine who is actually right by the next time we do our review.
This video, you'll see Mad Lad, and you'll see Boy.
You'll see. Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Now that I have your attention and Chris is in purgatory, Void Boy is the only comment that you need to like down there. You know what? Actually, you can just comment Void Boy as many times as you want, or that you're, what is he doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Were you about to start reading the pamphlet to Alien Isolation?
I might have been about to start reading the pamphlet to Alien Isolation.
Okay, all right.
I'm looking at the controls right now. So these are the controls.
So, any final thoughts from what we've seen and going into episode 3?
Final thoughts are basically I just want to see more xenomorph. I want to see more xenomorph actually killing people and not feeling as much like a plot device. I don't know how likely that is to be. I I want to see Wayland Yutani get involved.
Yes,
They're my company.
I'm
and
curious.
I want to see what Morrow's up to. I want to see what his plan is. I think his goal is to capture the alien and get it to the company. I think that's what his goal is.
Yeah, do we think he's loyal to the company?
I think he's loyal to the company. I mean,
it kind of seems that way, but I could feel a twist possibly.
Yeah, maybe
coming.
he is loyal. Maybe he wants the alien all for himself. Maybe he's just like you.
Damn, that was actually good. I do have some final thoughts. Is she the only one that can hear this buzzing? Like, as they're, is she the only one that can like hear this frequency this alien is apparently giving off? Because she's the only one who
giving it off. Is it the alien giving it off?
Oh, that is a good question.
What is making that buzzing noise? What is making that buzzing, clicking, weird noise?
I have a feeling that you know and you're not telling me.
I actually have no idea.
Oh, okay. And then I'm curious if this is going to turn into like the new Predator shows or movies. It's like, oh, the Predator is now the hunted. Like, is this going to turn into like this thing where we like weaken the aliens so much that now it's like the synths are hunting the alien? Like the alien's getting hunted on Earth. Like, you shouldn't have come here. Like, is that what this is going to turn into? Okay, or is the alien still going to be like this Predator?
I feel like the alien, despite its plot device amount of not killing certain characters when it easily kills others, the fact that it is eviscerating every other human it runs into, I feel like the alien isn't going to be treated as a non-threat or be weakened. It's just being very selective of who it's eviscerating. Because even in prior films, I feel like it hasn't killed people this rapidly and brutally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I guess we also have to wonder just where did it come from?
Yeah, and where did it go?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Xenomorph Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I am curious if the reason that it looks off, like it looks off not in just like a practically like how they made it. It looks off in its design. Like the little like tubes that come off of the back of it, of the alien. For some reason, they look kind of small on this one, smaller than they do in the actual alien. So I'm wondering if this is like a modified alien in some way. So I don't know. That's just like things about me. I get very up in arms about how things look in movies.
I can respect that.
I notice when its design isn't the same.
I think it's an important detail. Sometimes it's like, are they paying true homage to the original content, or are they trying to take a interesting twist on the original that's respectful, or is it like disrespectful in that they didn't really care enough to get it right? But yeah, that's interesting for sure. I'm hoping my review of episode 3 is in better spirits. I'm curious to see who dies. I'm curious to see how things progress. I should probably give the show a little bit more time.
Do we know how many episodes they're going to be in total?
There are 8 episodes.
There are 8 episodes, guys.
Yes, so we will quickly approach the halfway mark. I'm also very happy that we are returning to weekly episodes. This is my absolute favorite format because it gives people time to talk and speculate and have more breathing room and like live and marinate with the content, not just binge it all and never talk to anyone about it.
Yeah.
So, other than that, my only final thought is that this show proves that the crash was proof that 9/11 was an inside job. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this review of Alien Earth.
Yeah, Alien Earth. It definitely proved what you just said. But this has been Respect Scott. We've been talking about Alien Earth as well as Alien Isolation 2014.
Put that away. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Check out our other episodes. We're talking about everything that we can. He's been Chris.
And this has been John.
And we are Respecters Cut, where we not only watch movies,
but we respect
them. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's it.
We did it.
Yes. Taking his clothes off.